Imagine this. You're walking through a lush green meadow under a clear blue sky. The sun is warm on your skin, the grass is soft under your feet, and there's a gentle breeze in the air. It's idyllic, peaceful, and everything feels perfect. But then you feel a sudden sting on your ankle. You look down and see a snake slithering away through the grass. In that perfect setting, you had overlooked the danger lurking just beneath the surface. This is what deceit in a relationship can feel like. It's the snake in the grass, hidden until it strikes. We all walk through the meadows of our social lives, cherishing the beauty of trust and connection. But what happens when that trust is broken? When someone we believe to be a friend, a confidant, or a partner turns out to be hiding a deceitful nature? Deceit can feel like a betrayal of the highest order, leaving us questioning not just the other person, but ourselves. How did we not see it coming? Could we have done something differently? These questions can haunt us, but they also hold the key to understanding and navigating the complex terrain of deceit in relationships. Deceit is not always obvious. It doesn't always come in the form of a blatant lie or a dramatic betrayal. Sometimes it's subtle, a half truth here, an omission there, or a carefully crafted story designed to mislead. It's the coworker who takes credit for your ideas, the friend who spreads rumors behind your back, or the partner who hides their true intentions. Deceit can take many forms, and understanding these forms is the first step in learning how to recognize and protect yourself from it. Let's start by exploring why people deceive. What drives someone to lie, manipulate, or betray the trust of someone they care about? The reasons are as varied as the people who engage in deceit, but they often stem from fear, insecurity, or self interest. For some, lying is a way to avoid conflict or punishment. A child might lie about breaking a vase to avoid getting scolded, just as an adult might lie about their actions to avoid confrontation. For others, deceit is a tool for manipulation, allowing them to control a situation or another person's perception. This is often seen in toxic relationships, where one partner uses lies to maintain power. Insecurity and low self esteem can also play a role. People who feel inadequate may lie to create a more favorable image of themselves. They might exaggerate their achievements, fabricate stories, or pretend to be someone they're not. In some cases, deceit is motivated by a desire to protect someone else. A parent might hide a family secret to shield their child, or a friend might cover for another friend's mistake. While these lies may be well intentioned, they can still erode trust over time. Then there are those who deceive out of pure selfishness or greed. A coworker might take credit for your work to get a promotion, or a partner might cheat to satisfy their own desires without regard for your feelings. These acts of deceit are often the most damaging because they reveal a lack of empathy and respect for the other person. Understanding the motivations behind deceit is important, but it's equally important to recognize the signs. Just as a hiker learns to spot the subtle signs of danger in the wilderness, we can train ourselves to recognize the red flags of deceit in relationships. One of the most common signs is inconsistency. If someone's account of events keeps changing or doesn't add up, it could be a sign they're hiding something. For example, a partner who says they were out with friends but can't provide details about where they went or who they were with might be omitting important information. Defensiveness is another red flag. People who are being deceitful often become overly defensive when questioned. They might deflect, avoid eye contact, or respond with anger. This defensiveness is often a way to avoid scrutiny and keep the truth hidden. Vagueness is also a common tactic. A lack of detail or Reluctance to provide specifics can be a sign that someone is hiding something. For instance, if your partner is vague about their whereabouts or activities, it might warrant further inquiry. Changes in behavior can also indicate deceit. Sudden shifts in behavior, such as being unusually secretive, distant, or overly attentive, can be a sign that something is amiss. For example, a friend who suddenly stops sharing details about their life, or a partner who starts being overly affectionate out of nowhere might be trying to cover up something. Finally, trust your gut. Sometimes, your intuition is the best detector of deceit. If something feels off, it's worth paying attention to that feeling. Our subconscious minds are often better at picking up on subtle cues than we realize, and that nagging sense that something isn't right shouldn't be ignored. Discovering deceit in a relationship can be devastating, but it doesn't have to mean the end. How you respond to deceit will depend on the nature of the relationship and the severity of the betrayal. In some cases, it may be possible to rebuild trust and move forward. In others, it may be necessary to walk away. Regardless of the outcome, the experience can be an opportunity for growth and self discovery. If you choose to confront the deceit, it's important to do so calmly and directly. Give the person a chance to explain themselves, but be firm in expressing how their actions have affected you. Avoid accusations and focus on how their behavior made you feel. For example, instead of saying, "You lied to me," you might say, "I feel hurt and betrayed because I trusted you, and now I'm not sure what to believe." Assessing the relationship is also crucial. Consider the nature of the deceit and the person's willingness to take responsibility. Is this a one time mistake or part of a larger pattern? If the person is genuinely remorseful and willing to make amends, it may be possible to rebuild trust over time. However, if the deceit is part of a pattern of manipulation or abuse, it may be best to end the relationship. Setting boundaries is another important step. Establish clear boundaries to protect yourself from further harm. This might mean limiting contact, ending the relationship, or seeking professional help. Boundaries are not about punishing the other person, they're about protecting your own well being and ensuring that you're treated with respect. Rebuilding trust, if you choose to do so, will take time and effort from both parties. Transparency, consistency, and open communication are key. The person who deceived you will need to demonstrate through their actions that they are committed to change. This might mean being more open and honest, following through on promises, and showing genuine remorse for their actions. At the same time, it's important to take care of yourself. Discovering deceit can be emotionally draining, and it's okay to take time to process your feelings. Seek support from trusted friends or family members, or consider talking to a therapist. A therapist can help you navigate the complex emotions that come with betrayal and provide guidance on how to move forward. Ultimately, the experience of deceit can be an opportunity for growth. It can teach you valuable lessons about trust, boundaries, and the importance of authenticity in relationships. It can also help you develop a deeper understanding of yourself and what you need from the people in your life. As you walk through the meadows of your social life, remember to stay vigilant, trust your instincts, and don't be afraid to question things that don't feel right. At the same time, don't let the fear of deceit prevent you from forming meaningful connections. The world is full of good, honest people who value trust and authenticity just as much as you do. By staying aware and setting healthy boundaries, you can protect yourself from the sting of deceit while still enjoying the beauty of genuine relationships. Life is a journey, and like any journey, It comes with its share of challenges and dangers, but it's also full of beauty, connection, and love. By learning to recognize the signs of deceit and understanding how to navigate its complexities, you can walk through the meadows of your social life with confidence and grace. You may encounter snakes along the way, but with awareness and empowerment, you'll be prepared to handle whatever lies beneath the surface. So, as you continue on your journey, remember to cherish the relationships that bring light and joy to your life. Nurture them with honesty, trust, and open communication. And when you encounter deceit, don't let it define you. Instead, use it as an opportunity to grow, learn, and become stronger. The meadows are vast, and there's so much beauty to discover. Walk forward with courage, and don't let the snakes in the grass hold you back.